Chris brought up a great statement in question. He's been studying Constantine. He studied Constantine. And he said, and this is based on my video about Constantine that I did yesterday. He said, what made Christianity has been so prevalent for so long? He's curious as to my opinion as to why that is. Christianity is prevalent because it gained the backing of the Roman government. When Theodosius forced Christianity as the only religion in Rome, in the Roman Empire, now you're talking about millions of people throughout Europe, throughout the Middle East, throughout North Africa, who are now forced to only worship Christianity, worship within Christianity, to be Christian. When the Roman Empire died, Europe was already Christianized. Through military action, Europe became Christian, not through the teaching of the story, but through military action, through force, through violence. That same violence, and then with the addition of racism and colonialism, forced Christianity to continue to be prevalent throughout. The church gained so much power that kings and queens couldn't even make decisions without the power of the church. The only reason you got your King James Bible is because King James wanted to take away power from the papacy and establish his kingdom under his authority, under his kingdom, and not that of the Pope. His grandfather wanted to get a divorce, and he tried the same thing. But when Europeans used Christianity in their colonialism to oppress and subjugate Africa, to oppress and subjugate the Americas, they would also send in missionaries. They tried to do it in India, didn't work as well, but the Muslims, where the Christians failed, the Muslims succeeded. Islam grew in the same format through the conquest of people. It wasn't through great teachings. And what did people worship before that? Well, they worshiped the religion of their forefathers. Whether it was the Orishas, who, unlike what Alfredo is saying here, who taught you to be a good, decent human being. Did they have their gods tell them to go conquer people? Sure. But did not your Yahweh, your El, your Jehovah tell the Israelites to go kill the Canaanites, go kill the Jebusites, to go and decimate and genocide people? You'll say that's okay, that's not devil teaching because it's from your God. But when it comes from somebody else, all of a sudden it's devilment. It's the same way people are. The Republicans can do something and the Democrats hate on it, but then when the Democrats do the same thing that the Republicans did, then they hate on them. But it's the same thing. So people worship based on what they grew up with before Europeans forced Christianity. And that's why Christianity